Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, Airsoft Al, and I kind of wanted to do a small video, kind of expanding on a video I did a long time ago, kind of talking about Halo fanfictions. And I kind of want to point out a flaw that a lot of people don't really do, and yes, some others are at fault for this. And this happens a lot. One thing I'm really kind of disappointed in when it comes to Halo fanfiction is that while, yes, they are trying to dive into the Halo lore, I mean, hell, I've got the Halo lore myself. I've actually got a hard copy Halo encyclopedia, which goes up to about the Halo Wars, at least. I don't have the one, I don't have any of the recent new ones yet. I'm hoping to get more of those. But here's the thing, though. The biggest disappointment I see a lot of times in the Halo fanfiction is they don't really tell the whole history of the UNSC or the Covenant War. The only ones that actually do kind of dive into that is the Gate stories, actually. The Gate stories are the only ones that actually show the world their history. And even then, a lot of it is sort of a mixed reaction at best. They don't really help unite humanity, but it actually does show at least humanity what it's good at. What really kind of pisses me off, though, well, not really pisses me off, but disappoints me, I'm disappointed in this, is that when it comes to the Halo fanfictions, especially ones where it's like Freedom Wings, or even the other one, which was done by Angry Little Elf, I believe is the name of the author who actually continued Freedom Wings stories, is that they don't really show the UNSC history to the wider world. I get it. There's a lot of corrupt elements out there that would love to get their hands on UNSC tech, but here's the thing. You show the world what happens when humanity is pushed to the breaking point, to extinction, a live Q&A event. They're going to basically, it's going to cause a camp. You're going to have the camp that wants to unite humanity and wants to improve humanity, wants to be like the UNSC, and then you're going to have the greedy camp, that one camp that will always want to have their selfish interest. That's going to show a stark divide in the parties. Now, the only other DC Halo fanfiction that actually ever did that was in a closed UN session, and they basically said that the UNSC crews that are there, yes, crews as in a military force of UNSC that actually helped fight the Thanagarians' invasion and actually helped provide weapons, ammunition, things like that to help fight off the Thanagarians, was more or less said that they will put themselves under the UN, or the World League's authority, as they themselves are technically a UN, a United Nations military branch, the military and scientific branch of the United Nations, of Earth as a whole. That's another flaw right there, that they could have basically broadcasted this. Show the people who they are, actually give them an understanding of where they come from. This is the one flaw that I hate, especially when it comes to Master Chief, or even Noble Six. With so many of these stories that basically, they show their origin, it's either they'll go all in and show the world where they come from and actually broadcast their origins to the entire world and create a camp of people, basically create it to where they can essentially start molding the world to where they come from, sort of help unite the world in a sense, or they'll neuter the aspect, they'll basically cut off its balls and literally just... I get why, but at the same time, it doesn't make a lot of sense. If you want to try and get the ability to travel back to your reality, you're gonna want the world of resources behind you. I get what these authors are coming from, but at the same time, it doesn't make a lot of damn sense. But again, it's just my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion. And to the authors who are doing Halo fanfictions out there, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. Again, there are so many things that you can do with this aspect and do it in a good way. I just wish you wouldn't hold yourselves back. If you want to do a build-up to the massive reveal, then do the build-up to the massive reveal. That's what a lot of other authors do. They do the build-up And then they do the massive reveal of who these people are and what kind of hell they found themselves in. But again, that's just my 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, though, thank you all so very much for watching. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think of this idea and sort of how people will hold themselves back. And of course, because tomorrow is Halloween, well, the final review for Hidden Gem Month will release on Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. And at what time on Halloween? Well, I'm going to let that be a surprise. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.